Good morning.
Hey guys.
Okay, here's the deal. I need to ask a question. This is just a small question. It's not a big question. You don't have to put much thought in it, everybody that's in the chat. Okay, so we have 4 bags. But I would like to know if it's possible you think that the rollator goes in. We got to do this is the thought that came to my head. Let's pretend like we're going to the airport and pack the car as if we're on our way to the airport and see what fits and what doesn't fit. And we can do that after this morning show because the cane can go in the place of the rollator, but I would love to have the rollator. They can't even see your eyes, so go figure. So that's what I'm thinking. That and that. Have you ever stop it? Have you ever? This is the question of the day. Have you ever did a run through with packing the car before it's time to actually go? That's where I'm at this morning. Never, Eddie, you've never done that?
There's no need.
I don't know why it's no need, but I figure that it is a much needed activity in this house right here today. Yeah, we're going to do it.
Nope.
Yeah. Sorry, Charlie. But how was your weekend? These are inner thoughts that I'm having within myself. You know, I have these thoughts that come into my head that I speak out. So I'm wanting to have a pre-pack seminar. It's a seminar. It's not. But anyway, I want to thank everybody for coming in. And let us know what you did over the weekend. I've been doing something totally different. We've been making hats for the homeless as well as for the family. Beanies, I should say. We've been doing that. We've been doing our community thing that we do every year. Last year we did blankets. I made blankets for the homeless, and we went around and passed them out to the people on the street that refused for some reason to go to Salvation Army. I don't know. But and also anybody that's in Tampa, I don't want you staying in Tampa. I want you out.
Got to go.
You got to go. I don't care where you go,
It's time
but
to
you
go.
got to go. And I mean that with all the being in my heart.
Get out ahead of everybody.
Yeah, don't wait and be in that traffic. Don't do none of that. Just go. Please. Because I want to meet you. PK. Jackie.
And let's hope there's some places to go whenever we make it there.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be a strong one, ladies and gentlemen. Hurricane Milton. It's already a 3. And it's supposed to keep 4. Oh, wow. It's supposed to keep going up and up and up. So y'all get out of there.
Because I'm telling you, if Helene could take people's soul, Milton can do it as well.
Yep.
And we just had little bitty Burrow, and he took our souls.
Ooh.
So please.
Yep.
And the electricity company just went up against the whoever the government here, ask, with questions, answering questions like why we were out without electricity for so long, and just they didn't do their job. They admitted it, that they didn't do their job. They weren't prepared, is what the man said. So you never know. Just leave, please. Everybody in Tampa, just leave. Just leave.
Yep.
It's not worth it. It's not worth staying and saying, I survived Milton. Nobody's gonna care. But we love you, but we want you to obey me. Leave. 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 Leave.
I don't know. After a suggestion of pre-packing the car and then unpacking the car,
you make it
because we still got 3 whole weeks to go before the cruise.
You sound so crazy. You make me sound so crazy.
It seems like a daunting task, and also a not so good advice.
My brain said it.
Right.
My brain said it.
Maybe you should have led with the hurricane.
No.
That might have been more feasible.
No. We're going to do it as soon as the show is over with. We're going to pack.
Oh, my God.
And then we're going to take the stuff out. And then we're going to see where everybody's going to sit. Because we only have to go an hour to get to the airport. So if we're uncomfortable, it's only going to be for an hour. You can hold the bag while you drive. I don't care.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome into Go Live Together. We are your morning team. I'm Jeremy. This is Cheryl and Eddie. And welcome in #team replay. Oh, did I forget somebody? I forgot somebody. Oh, here he is. Carlos has made it into the panel. Good morning, Mr. Carlos. How is your day going? I hope all is well.
Rob had y'all talking to a dog, and now you're talking to a banana. So
correct.
Go figure.
Welcome in #team replay. If you are here for that reason, please leave the word #team replay in the comments section. But for those of you that have joined the show, good morning and welcome in. Scott Smith, morning, everyone driving and listening. Hello.
Be careful.
Welcome in. Next up in the chat is none other than the Cruise Nuts. Good morning, Pineapple Squad.
Good morning.
And thank you for that donation of fresh fruit in the chat.
Especially the pineapple fruits.
I know, right. And good morning, yo. Hit that like button, y'all. Eddie Lugo Studios has made it in. Good morning. Cruising with Calandra has made it in. Hello. Welcome in.
Good morning.
Brianna's Life Adventures. It's our friends from the north.
Yes, hello.
What's in the crock pot today? Let us know, because I know y'all are getting cold. It's time to start having that cold conversation again.
Oh, but the thing is, as cold as where Rob is going in Alaska, because we checked the weather. And I said, Rob, have you checked what the weather's going to be when you get to Alaska? He said, yes, 2 degrees.
Oof.
I said, wow.
Yeah, that's rough. You're going to need some winterizing.
Oh, yeah, he went and bought some over the week.
Now, Shima Brown has made it in. Good morning and welcome in. Tracy, the other cruise nut, has made it. We got the complete set, y'all.
Yes.
Both of them coming through strong. Captain Billy J. Travels has made it in. Ahoy there, everybody. The real captain is here.
Okay, Captain. Man, have I, over the weekend, Captain has been sending and tagging certain people about Viking. Now, for me, I thought Viking was too expensive, but then that one from Barcelona who Barcelona to don't do that. That's no boo.
Don't drop the Viking bomb.
Oh yeah, I'm dropping that because Captain has sent me, and I pulled it up from Barcelona to Rome or Rome to Barcelona. They flipped it, and I pushed it out. It was like January or something, further out, and it was cheaper. And they do the airfare. The airfare is like $7.99. So I did look at it. I didn't tell him till today. He didn't know I was looking at it, but I looked at it. Yes. And back up to Tracy. Yes. Guess what he was looking at? But I was looking at him. Look at it. Yeah.
The April cruise.
Yeah. The 9-day.
Yep.
He's looking at that.
And there she is. Miss Crooked Peach has made it in. Hello. There she is, Miss America. Good morning, Cheryl, Jeremy, Eddie, and eating my bacon now.
Oh, girl.
Yep.
I was all over you this past weekend. I mean, really, I watched everything you did this weekend.
And here's the other half of Rihanna's Life Adventures. Mike has made it in. Good morning, y'all. Sending prayers to all those in the path of Hurricane Milton, which is now a Cat 4, according to Eddie. Hurricane, we hope you all stay safe. Absolutely.
Yes. And Mike, on you all's weather page, please stress that they should get out. Everybody that we know that's in the path, well, not even in the path, because it's going to turn up and go through Savannah and all some other places. So please, go.
Cruising with Calandra said I had to on my last trip because I had a roof rack thing because we had more people and luggage coming with us and we were parking in New York City.
See? Oh my God. I'm not the only one. Tony and I, we have
Controversial Cruising has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning. They had a good show this morning. And let me tell Scott about this. I didn't know where to look. I looked on you, couldn't find it. I looked on Sea Leg Journeys, couldn't find it. I said, well, if I didn't find it, I can't go to it. And I didn't think about going to Alicia. And then I got a notification saying Alicia, because this morning it was as chaotic getting the kids ready because we started getting the kids ready last night for today, So let me tell you, I did find you. Yes. And that was a very good show this morning. They talked about how to save, and you're not going to get those many savings, they say, but we do our due diligence when we're looking for cruises. We check, and then we check YouTube to see what's on, what the ports are, and I'm still looking for if they have a Guy's Pig and Anchor on the outside. If Scott, because Scott's been on the Paradise, let me know on the outside. They have one on the outside. I know they don't have the brew house on the inside because it's a smaller ship, but I looked and I didn't see it on anybody's video. But usually they have a Pig and Anchor on the outside.
Guess who's back?
I know.
Back again.
My buddies.
Lucia's back.
Girlfriend.
Tell your friends.
Yeah.
Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? That's what she said.
But sing the song. Let's sing the song.
I just did.
No, not this song. The one that All in the Family song.
Oh, no. We good with that. Tamika Davis has made it in. Hello. Good morning. Welcome in. And Cruising with Calandra said, did some pumpkin picking and watching football. Speaking of pumpkins, didn't Hannah go to the pumpkin patch?
Not yet. She goes this week to the pumpkin patch.
Oh, okay, here we go. PK Adventure Travels has made it in. Morning, all. I did hurricane prep. Looks like we would need to evacuate for sure. Waiting until the 11 a.m. advisory to get a sense of where we need to go.
Away from where you are now.
Go get gas until then. Okay, until they make the announcement, everything is going to be available beforehand.
Yeah, but
once they make the announcement,
it's a long line.
It's going to be long lines. So go get
I would have got all that yesterday, not today or tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, the lines will be long, and then
no. Crooked Peach been nursing COVID all weekend.
No.
Yeah.
How?
Oh, that sucks.
Man, that does suck.
Yep.
I'm
Cruise
so
nuts.
sorry.
Cruise nuts. We don't trust our hood from stealing anything that is in the car, and I don't want to shoot anyone from stealing from us. So just don't pack the car until the morning of the travel.
But what if it all don't fit, Mike? What if it all don't fit?
Then it all don't go. Boom.
Yep.
That's it. That's the long and short of it. If it don't fit, it can't go.
Oh my God.
Right.
You shouldn't need over a carload of stuff to go on a 6-day trip. If you do, you're overpacked. I think that may be the litmus test right there.
Well, let's test it. Let's test your theory.
It must fit if you got to quit.
Let's test the theory.
That's if we learned anything from OJ, that's what it was.
I think we should test the theory.
Oh, okay. Well, here we go. PK says, I think we're leaning on getting the RV and heading up towards Georgia.
Yes.
There we go. And oh, snap, look who made it back. Home bartending with John has made it in. Hello. Welcome
I just talked about you this morning on CME. Their question was, have you ever made a drink that you've had on the ship? We've tried and we botched it. But I said we did have John from Home Bartending on the show. And man.
And Crooked Pete says, come on up to Virginia, y'all.
Yeah, come on, go up to Virginia.
They heard, okay, Mikey Rand has heard that Milton could reach Category 5. That is a big one. All right. And
there's no
Ty
returning
John's,
after a 5, though.
And Ty and John's Journeys has made it back. Hello. Welcome in. Yes, you finally caught us. Been caught carrying. Crooked Peach, no one is coming to save us. We have to take care of us.
Yes, and I hope you feel better. I had COVID for 13 days in the hospital, so I know what you're going through.
Oh, Canadian Family Life has made it in. Hello.
Good morning.
Welcome in.
I went fishing with her husband.
Here we go. Cruise nuts. With this many hurricanes hitting Tampa, there may not be a port to go to in 3 weeks. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because they got to get the port back open. If it's going to be this magnitude of a hurricane, they got to get the port back open.
Yep.
With Helene, it was only a 2-day closure, and they had things back. But then for people that are flying in, like us, I don't know what's going to happen.
We need to know what the deal is.
It's going to be okay, though. It's going to be okay.
Life with Lucia and Glenn's this weekend. During the weekend, they caught up from their trip.
I know. And y'all had such good food. I followed you on your journey while you were on your Asian trip.
Somebody had a big growth spurt. Tiffany, Mike Urana says, congrats, Tiffany, on your massive growth on your channel with 8.89K.
Oh, wow. That's wonderful.
That is good.
Congratulations. Thank you, Mike, for letting us know.
Kathy Bills has made it in. Good morning. Off to a slow Monday start.
But since I've been on these steroids, I wake up like this, Kathy. And my brain is just really, that's why I'm coming up with all these wonderful ideas, like packing before we go.
Yeah,
my brain is.
Life with Tanisha RN has made it in with the list of the National Day of the Day. As always, we appreciate you coming in with this list. And she says, good morning. Happy National Propane Day.
We don't have that. But I like that chocolate covered.
Here comes a couple of banana words right here.
I know, right?
National Tri Neuro Neuralgia Awareness Day, National Chocolate Covered Pretzel Day, National Inner Beauty Day, and National LED Light Day. Happy Monday.
Oh, we do the LEDs.
Yes, LEDs save power.
Yes.
Yep. All right. Let's see who else has made it in to join us on the journey. Rihanna says, no crock pot today. Pierogies for supper tonight. Next week, I will have a video for make ahead meals and crock pot meals. Hey,
that's good.
That'll work. I love it. You pull them out the freezer and just reheat them. I love it. Last night we had some big crabs, though, big snow crabs, all in the pot with Old Bay. I dumped like a half a thing of Old Bay in the pot. Captain Billy J says, what? I don't recall sending anything for Viking. I just share out sweepstakes I find for free cruises on Viking.
No, I got a bunch of stuff from you from Viking. And I checked two of them. Two of them I checked.
And Crooked Peach has a safety message for everybody in Florida. Evacuate.
Yeah.
Go.
Cruising
with Calandra says you guys need to have me on a live one morning. LOL.
Okay, we will.
Yep. Oh wow. Lucia wants to be on too.
Okay, girl, you can do.
You're more of a Friday night.
No, she's not. No, she's not.
Guest on the panel. I'm not sure that we're able to do that on a morning show.
Us together? Are you kidding?
Right. Will G, good morning. All working and listening. She will be until 1 PM messing with both of y'all. I don't know. Yeah, I think that maybe need to be a usual suspect show right there.
She can do it.
Yep. Q was here, has made it in. Good morning. As always, we appreciate the membership for coming through. Really appreciate you guys.
Yes.
Good morning, everyone. I'm watching on the TV and commenting from my phone, trying to wake up.
I know.
Here's
and
some
I'll be
motivation.
trying to do that.
Wait, we got you some good motivation right here.
Well, good morning. This is Cheryl with Cruising is Fun Anytime and Knitting with Cheryl. I just want to welcome you in to go live together because guess what? I'm having coffee. And it's hot. Hot. So welcome in.
Yes.
Sometimes
hot coffee.
Sometimes I wonder why my mouth keep moving when my brain tells me to stop.
Crooked Peach says, I know exactly how I never leave home. Farmer Chad caught it out in the world. Oof.
Oh,
my God. Ocean Travel has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning, Bruce.
And Q was here, says, get well soon, Peach. We hope you get over that stuff. That is no good.
And Bruce and Cindy were on the match game. And I've been watching the match game, from the TV while you're gone in Houston. And you got home. And I said, we're going to seriously fail on the match game.
Oh, look, they are prepared. PK says, we already got gas and sandbags and did 80% of our prep. We just need to pack up the car, put the mattress in front of the bigger windows and sliding doors and head out.
Yes.
That'll work.
That's good. I'm
good.
Glad.
Absolutely.
Because I read your long message on Facebook.
And
I said, man, I want him to leave,
Yeah.
I want him to leave.
Okay, Crew P says, thank you. I'm not terribly sick, very mild. Chad was bad. He's better now, back at work. That good.
Good.
That's good. And she also said, PK, that sounds good. Now go north.
Go north.
Just head out.
Get up out.
Before that traffic too, right?
Yeah.
Steroids?
Yeah.
Why?
Okay, let me tell you. Because I had upper respiratory infection. And then they gave me a steroid shot. Then I went back 2 weeks later because I wasn't getting any better. And they said I had bronchitis. So they gave me pills, plus antibiotics. I know I should be doing herbal or whatever, but I just take what they give me and just wake up the next day.
Life with Tanisha has a pronunciation for the bananas in the chat here, and it says trigeminal neuralgia. It's like a shock pain in the face due to the trigeminal nerve being affected.
Oh, wow.
And Kathy Mills is backing up Tanisha here. It says it is a terrible, painful condition. My sister that already has MS also has this and is unforgiving when it flares up, unfortunately.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry.
Yep. All right. Controversial Cruising says no failing on the match game. You'll be great. And look who made, oh snap, look who made it back. Can't stop walking, but love mowing and cruising.
Okay, he put out a short about his escapades and at the beach in Costa Rica.
Mm-hmm.
And then he also did something.
His Costa Rica vlogs and lives, especially the lives, were so hilarious.
Yes, I'm trying to
him
tell
and
you.
old boy, his friend.
Yes.
Yeah. Those were funny.
It's worth going back.
Q was here, says getting out of bed to make coffee now, Cheryl.
Okay, good.
That will work. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And Crooked Pete says, all right, hun, when you're ready to go herbal, let me know.
Okay.
Ocean Travel says the match game was lots of fun. You guys will do great.
We think.
I don't know. I heard it was kind of raunchy.
Talking about pipe. I told him about the pipes and the, what is it?
Yeah, I won't be good at a game like that at all. Rihanna's Life Adventure says, off to work. Have a great day, everyone.
You know, true story.
I have to keep our show PG.
Wait a minute. We were on the
that's what I know how to do.
Love and Marriage show on the Breeze.
Yes.
I'm going raunchy. He's thinking they asked the question. The Notebook.
Stop.
That really bothers me.
I know.
I've never ever seen that movie. I said, why would you say that? I've never seen that movie. I said Twilight.
I gave safe answers.
Yeah. And those safe answers, I had no clue what you were talking about.
Well, that will catch us up in the chat. Thank you guys for coming in. And now it is time for me to show you this little jewel that we have in town today. It is none other than
the Breeze,
the Carnival Breeze. Look at her. Man, she's so pretty. And I see we got some flashy lights down here. Is that just for the...
I don't know.
Oof.
I hope everybody's okay.
I know. It always sucks to see the flashing lights whenever the cruise ship pulls up.
I mean, we were getting off the Glory last year, off the 1.0. And I don't know if this man didn't want to leave the ship or what, but he has sat down as you disembark. Oh, I can't move, you know. I said to myself, all he wants somebody to do is say, you can stay on and go to medic or something.
Well, the Carnival Breeze has made it into town, ready to go on another fantastic voyage. And if you are coming down to Galveston, you should already be here. And we are waking up to 76 degrees with 82% humidity and sunny. Your sail away forecast is as follows: 88 degrees with 48% humidity, 11-mile-an-hour winds, and sunny. So you are definitely going to have full sun in the sky for your sail away today. And wherever you are going,
and they've taken the rain out, so Milton is not coming.
Definitely going the other way.
It's not coming because at first they had rain in our forecast for the weekend, but
so at sea, we got the Harmony of the Seas, the Carnival Miracle, the Jubilee, and all three of them are at sea. We also got the Breeze here. The Dream is in Key West today. And the Mariner of the Seas is in Costa Maya. So yes, I know that they are having the time of their lives, especially in the dream. Yep, we love that film. That 8-day.
I love that 8-day.
Oof.
On the dream. That 8-day dream. If you haven't taken it, consider it.
Oh snap! Look who made it in. Cruising on the high seas
and travel
has made it in. Hello, welcome in. And that will catch us up in the chat, which means that it is now time for us to check in with Miss Grace and see how her day is going.
Let's go bananas.
All right. Thank you for that wonderful introduction, Grace, as always. And welcome to Jeremy Goes Bananas, the segment of the show where I attempt to read what happened on this day in history. And today is Monday, October 7th. And on this day in 1571, Allied Christian forces defeated the Ottoman Turks during a naval engagement at the Battle of Lepanto.
It's not my segment, so I don't care what you say.
Oh, okay. In 1765, the Stamp Act of Congress convened in New York City to frame resolutions of rights and grievances of the American colonies. In 1780, American forces defeated British loyalists at the Battle of Kings Mountain during the American Revolution. In 1826, the Granite Railway, the first chartered railroad in the United States, began service. In 1849, American short story writer, poet, and critic Edgar Allan Poe died in Baltimore, Maryland. In 1934, playwright, poet, novelist, and essayist Amari Baraka, who wrote of the experiences and anger of African Americans, was born. In 1944, the Dumbarton Oaks Conference, in which the United States, China, the Soviet Union, and the United Kingdom formulated proposals for a world organization that became the basis for the United Nations, concluded in Washington, D.C. In 1952, Russian politician Vladimir Putin, who served as president and prime minister of Russia, was born. In 1955, cellist Yo-Yo Ma, who was known for his extraordinary technique and rich tone, was born in Paris.
Looks like Scott.
In 1959, the romantic comedy Pillow Talk was released nationwide in the United States. It was the first of several on-screen pairings of actors Rock Hudson and Doris Day. In 1971, the American crime thriller The French Connection, directed by William Friedkin and starring Gene Hackman, had its world premieres in New York City and Los Angeles. The movie, which won the Oscar for Best Picture, is especially known for featuring one of the most exciting and iconic car chases in cinematic history. In 1985, members of the Palestine Liberation Front, a small faction headed by Abu Abbas within the Palestine Liberation Organization, hijacked an Italian cruise ship, the Achille Lauro.
Not my segment.
Hey, it's cruise related though. In 1996, the Fox News Channel, a satellite and cable news network. Oh, wow. I love the way they slid that in there. Created by Roger Ailes for Rupert Murdoch's News Corporation, was launched in the United States. 96. I didn't know it was that new. In 2001, triggered by the September 11th attacks, the Afghanistan war began as U.S. and British warplanes started bombing Taliban targets. And that will do it for On This Day in History.
Dad went bananas.
All right. Wait a minute. There's a lot of chats here. Oh, okay. Here we go. Yeah, Rob's back. Okay. Captain Billy J says, "Ahoy there, Rob the dog. Have you been a good boy?"
Oh, Captain.
There it is.
Mm.
With his towel. And then
Well, maybe they
is-
need to see what what Captain is talking about.
No. Now they're having a discussion about who the real captain is here. Oh, here's a banana. Thank you for that donation of fresh fruit in the chat. And the Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla have made
Good
it in.
morning.
Good morning. Welcome back.
Yeah, well, he
To the
did.
show.
I've been going on his, and guess what? I watched it from my phone, and then the next time when he did a taste testing,
Mm-hmm.
because he does a lot of taste testing, he and his wife, and I didn't have my phone in my hand when I did it, but yes, I've been on lurking.
You've been
on
around.
it. Yeah, I've been lurking on
Okay.
that stuff.
Well, that'll work. And we are once again caught up in the chat. So that means that it is now time for Eddie to bring us the cruise and travel industry news.
News. So, embarkation day can be a frantic, hectic jumble of lines, paperwork, and security checks. But what if you arrive at the pier at your scheduled time to find your ship is gone? Get setting sail aboard the Royal Caribbean Symphony of the Seas from Bayonne, New Jersey might see just that on Sunday, October 6th. The cruise line has notified guests a rare split embarkation with changes to some arrival windows. This means that guests in our early arrival windows, 10:30 to 11, will be able to board the ship as planned and enjoy a short temporary sail away while the ship moves off. Guest related embarkation windows, however, are now moved 1 hour later for the cruise terminal arrival times. This means the 12 p.m. arrival time is now 1 p.m. At 1:30 p.m. arrival now is 2:30 and so forth. Travelers had the latest arrival windows go to 2 or 2:30 p.m. Their check-in now is 3 p.m. All travelers should plan to arrive at cruise terminal for check-ins no later than 3 p.m. and everyone must be on board the ship no later than 3:30 for the full and final departure. No explanation other than to make way for marine traffic has been given for this rare occurrence. This could be the massive 228 gross ton Oasis class ship vessel might cause enough narrowing when she is docked that another ship, cargo vessel, tanker, etc., does not have sufficient clearance to move past up here with the appropriate safety margin. In other news, while thousands of cruise passengers await word about their upcoming cruises over the next few days, as now Hurricane Milton stays on course from Florida, Carnival Cruise Lines has issued its first itinerary change for a cruise not going anywhere near the Gulf of Mexico. The change is for the Sunday, October 6th departure of the Carnival Pride, a 7-9 Bermuda sailing round trip for Baltimore, Maryland. In anticipation of Hurricane Milton's course and intensify after crossing the Florida Peninsula, Carnival has moved the ship's visit to Bermuda earlier than originally planned. Guests on board have been notified via letters delivered to their rooms. The original itinerary for Carnival Pride was to have the ship visiting Kings Wharf, Bermuda from 8 a.m. on Wednesday, October 9 through 12 p.m. on Friday, October 11. The change itinerary gives guests 46 hours in Bermuda rather than the previously planned 52. Loss of 6 hours of port time. There are no other ports of call on the sailing, but the shortening visit is necessary to ensure the ship can safely move away from any potential storm impact.
Mm-hmm.
Ensure tours pre-purchased through Carnival lines will be automatically shifted to the new visit time. If tours cannot be accommodated at the new time, guests will receive individual notification. There is no expected impact to the 86 cross-ton Spirit class ship return to Baltimore. Carnival Pride can welcome close to 2,100 travelers and is also home to over 900 international crew members.
Mm.
And then on third and last news, the ultimate Parrot cruise line Margaritaville at Sea has reached out to get booked on October 8th sailing of Margaritaville Islander about changes to their vacation due to tropical storm in Milton, which is now a hurricane. Because of the storm's increasing development and the potential closure of Port Tampa Bay, the cruise line is moving up embarkation departure for the ship to October 7th. The October 8th sailing was to have been a 5-night cruise to Key West and Cozumel, but the cruise line goes on to know that the original itinerary schedule will not be possible. At this time, a new schedule has not yet been confirmed, but it will be communicated to impacted guests as soon as possible. This also means the current sailing, a 4-night Cozumel cruise that departed Port Tampa Bay on Friday, October 4th, will be cut short in order to accommodate the ships for the next cruise. Guests on board will be informed of the change and any associated compensation. Guests who wish to set sail on October 7th should note that embarkation procedures are expected to be normal on Monday, and charters should arrive at the previously assigned arrival time, just 1 day earlier than planned. And that is the news for today. Back to you, Jeremy.
Hey, Eddie, I want to ask you a question. Have you seen anything where they are going to compensate or give back port fees to the people that are being affected by change due to the storm?
As long as it's done by carnival, they will have to compensate and their business themselves. So, yes.
Always wait for the cruise line to contact you to change your sailing. Always wait for that. Because if you jump ahead, you're going to lose out on a whole lot of perks. I know during COVID, we waited for the cruise line to contact us. As a result, we had like $700 onboard credit to deal with. And they were throwing money at us, trying to get us to reschedule, and stuff like that, which we did. We broke down one cruise into 2. So that was good. All right. And Najuma asked, how you doing, Rob? And Rob says sick.
No.
Yes.
Not
Rob
before not before Alaska.
But
surely not.
But then he cleaned it up by saying sick of not being on a cruise.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Alaska himself is sick of not being on a cruise.
Had me sit up like, what?
Yep. And Journeys with Jude and Brady have made it in. Hello. Welcome in.
Good morning.
Yep. Oh, here we go. Josh and Michelle from Adventures Ahead and Mike and Michelle from Lovey are on that Pride sailing now.
Wow.
Yep.
I've been looking at who is that? Adventures Ahead. I have been looking at their videos. They have some good reviews. They've done some in-depth reviews of the getaway. And we're going on the getaway when we come back from Paradise in like days.
Josh and Michelle are cute.
Yes.
Q was here, says, I feel your pain cruising on the high seas. Cruising is the sugar and cream in my dark coffee.
Yes, it is.
Yes, sir.
You better believe it.
Yep. All right. Well, we are once again caught up in the chat, and it is now time for Baby's question of the day.
Yes, I have. Have you ever met anyone interesting or made new friends on a cruise? Yes. I've met several, and several of them are on my Facebook friends.
Yeah, Mr. Eye Candy here. We met up with him on a cruise.
But Eddie, we know, and we follow him and Alice when they think they're going to have a cruise by themselves. We'll tell them at the last minute, guess what? We're coming. Not going to have a love holiday without us.
That's right.
We do, and we have such a good time, you guys. Eddie and Alice are the hosts of this cruise that we're going on. 2.0.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm telling you, they make sure that we be together, eat together,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and they make sure we have time by ourselves.
Right.
1.0, I can't stress it. We had a good time. Eddie took care of us all eating together because now we have anytime dining.
Right.
We didn't know nothing about anytime
because
dining.
of Booze Cruise 1.0, that has changed our set time dining from
Yes.
early to anytime dining.
We've learned that.
On every sailing from there on,
Yeah.
we do anytime.
Yeah. And it makes it easier
Yes.
for the person that's hosting the cruise. So they don't have to say, well, they got set time. And when they go to the maitre d', you know.
That way you can all check in and dine together.
Yes.
You know?
We learned this. You know, Eddie kind of taught us about set time dining, you know. Didn't know it, and I'm a platinum. I didn't know it. You know.
It was always early dining. We had to be there for 6.
Yes.
Up until that point.
So now we know.
Yep.
You know. But
we did meet someone. We met a creator that we didn't know is cooking with Antoinette.
Yes.
And she's from overseas. She has like way over 100K subscribers. She recognized us.
Yeah.
And that was like, this is a super big creator that recognized us because
with a whole bunch of subscribers.
Yeah. And she came up to us and hugged this real nice lady, you know.
And the Lido did.
Yeah. And so that was good. And then we met another couple of creators. We met Drea's Travels.
Yeah.
And her sister. Who did a Carnival Cheers package challenge video to see if she could make it to 15 drinks.
And that was a hoot.
That video was huge, but we met both of them because they were traveling as a family on the cruise.
Yes.
I'm trying to think of who else we met.
Drea does Disney, and her sister, you know, did that drink.
The drink video, yeah, because they travel together. Eddie, have you ever met anyone interesting or made new friends on a cruise?
Oh, he was on the on the
Vloggers Cruise.
Vloggers Cruise. Who all did you meet?
Oh, a bunch of people. Oh. And also on we made friends in the Bliss. We met some people from Canada, and until today's date, we still get in touch with them. Back in 2020, and we'll still get in touch with them. They're living in Ontario also. Especially Alice. Alice keeps in touch with them a lot more than me. I met a bunch of channels on the Vloggers Cruise. Extremely big amount. People, including Cruise Nuts, was one of those that I met there. I got to meet Mr. Hammer here, Scott McNeil, with his crew from La Lida Loca. They were all there, so I got to meet them all. I mean, big amount of creators on that cruise, especially in New Orleans when we first met. And then on the ship, I met even more people. Extremely big amount. And what else? I got one of the cruises. We stopped in Miami. I got to meet. I won't say that he's my one of my favorite Spanish artists, but it's somebody that me and Alice. It's a song that I like. That every time I hear it, I get Alice to get up and dance with me. And for some reason, we happened to be in this restaurant in Calle Ocho in Miami, and the guy was there. Nice. I got to meet him. We got pictures with him and everything. Real cool. Who else? I know on the celebrity we met some. I can't remember the name, but I know I met someone from TV show, a cooking show also. I mean, I'm telling you, it's been a great experience so far. And sometimes hanging out at the airport or the cruise ports, you get to see other people too. So
yes,
cool. Well, Rob, what day are you going on the getaway? I forget. Let us know real quick, because I think somebody else is going to be on the ship here with you. on the getaway in January. But Rob says, Cheryl, I agree. I don't know what dog clip is being talked about. Let's see it. And back by popular demand is Drunk Rob the dog.
Now, 2 people moving on to the final round of our Legend of Lugo. All right, it's time to find out. Let's have Mr. Robin coming up first. Leia, let's go ahead and tell him which animal Mr. Robin is going to be doing today, and hand him his towel as well. Let's go. Mr. Robin, today's animal is?
It's a dog.
A dog. All right, here's your count, Mr. Robin. Now you need to be as creative as possible with this towel, okay? You need to use this towel as whatever way you can to make it part of your dog. Do you understand? You can make a towel, you can make a tail, you can make whatever you need this to be, okay? Get as creative as possible. We're gonna play the song, you're gonna make it all the way down, and at the end I want to hear your best dog bark, okay? Are you ready? Be ready! Let's give a round of applause, everybody. Mr. Robin is kicking us off with a dog. Let's hit it, DJ. Give me a big, your best dog bark. 3, 2, 1. Do it again, do it again. Oh, do it again.
You know, if
Third
you
time's the
haven't,
charm.
if you haven't cruised with Rob, cruising on the high seas and travel,
You got to get on.
you got to do it.
Yes.
I mean, he's a busy person
Yes.
on a ship.
And Cruising with Calandra says, I meet new people all the time. Yeah, we do too.
We
you
do
know,
too.
because we cruise Carnival a lot, and people are, they're chatty on Carnival.
And
They'll talk
love
to you.
on Carnival.
Absolutely.
You know.
And Ty and John's Journey says the getaway is going to be our first cruise in January. This is why I asked the question, Rob. And Rob has answered he's going to be on January 26th. Oh, no, they're doing January 12th. Oh, well.
Wow.
You'll miss each other, but hey, the getaway, cruising down the Mississippi, cruising out of New
yes.
Orleans, I love it. It's
Nothing
an
like it.
unbeatable cruise experience right there, because it's like a river cruise and then it becomes an ocean cruise after
Yes.
that. So I know you guys are going to have a blast. And let's see. The Journeys with June and Brady says, yes, we have. We made some lifetime friends on a cruise.
That's it. Lifetime.
Nick P has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
And PK says, we sure did. We actually met Scott from the Muster Drill on the Wonder, which is how we met you guys.
Yes.
Yep. Captain Billy J says, when I look in a mirror on a cruise, I always meet someone very interesting and ruggedly handsome. I've also made new friends on a cruise.
Stop it.
Liar.
Michael Ann Spoiled Mama is leaving in a couple of weeks. Good morning and welcome in.
Hello, Michael Ann.
Yes,
Good morning.
absolutely. Rob says, I don't think of anyone except a person who wanted to do a food review with me, but don't know who that could be.
It was me.
Yeah.
And I'm waiting to do another one.
I don't think they have any barbecue on the Paradise, y'all.
No,
Wow, she will fall asleep doing the review.
I know, right?
right.
The Bud Files have made it in. Good morning.
Good morning, bud.
Yes.
We'll eat and do this.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Y'all just don't
And you're
know.
going to catch Jeremy looking like this one day, too.
I'm telling you.
Yep.
Y'all don't know. Man, getting up early.
Yep. Ooh, Michael Ann right here. It says, got everyone checked in last night for the Helping Hands for Cruise. 14 days to go. I know that's right. You guys were up late last night checking in.
For
Ooh,
real.
that means I got to. Okay. All right. Nick P says, this was not on a cruise ship, but I met a beautiful lady on a train across Canada this summer. Long story short, we hit it off, and I'm flying to go reunite with her in April 2025 in Germany. Hey, that'll work.
You know what? That's wonderful.
Yes.
I like that.
Congrats.
Take the step
Yep.
out of the box.
Take the step out of the box.
Yes.
Yeah, you got to take the shoes out of the box before you put them on, you know.
Whatever.
That'll work. Nick P says we were both traveling the world solo. We just really hit it off as friends. Can't wait for my first time overseas and to reunite with somebody who I actually clicked with. Got to take the shot. Yes, sir.
What happened between me and Alice?
Because you never know where it may lead. It's better to try.
We met online. We eventually, a few months later, we finally met in person. 2 years later, we got married.
And Nick says, because you never know where it may lead. It's better to try and fail them to try to not try at all.
Yeah, he's right.
Yep, absolutely. Great discussion today, y'all.
Yes.
See, when I met Alice, I knew it was in the bag. I knew right away.
Really?
I knew that right away when it was in the bag.
Yep. And speaking of solo
And how
travel,
long have y'all been married? I can't.
18 years.
And speaking of solo travel, our today's would you rather question is: would you rather experience a destination with a group tour or explore it solo?
Tour. I like to be in a group.
Group, definitely. I'm going with the group.
I don't know.
We were really just going to mill around in Jamaica last time we went. We're just going to go to the port and come on back like we're going to do this time, unless they got this awesome deal like they had last time. I don't know.
Well, what's his name was asking me this morning, Captain Scott.
Mm-hmm.
Asking this morning if we were gonna do the tour on in Jamaica. Telling I'm not too sure about me and Alice. We'll probably stay on the ship. I don't know about you guys.
We're staying on the ship. We told Mike from Cruise Nuts and Tracy that we were going to stay on the ship with them as well.
I'm going to go out to the port for a minute. But
okay.
Then we started talking about Althea Taylor and them too. They're out there in Jamaica.
Yeah, did you know that? Althea Taylor, Natural Life. She's in Montego Bay. That's where she stays.
Mm-hmm.
So
I don't know.
Okay.
Still up in the air. All right. And Rob says, so by the sounds of it, Cheryl, it sounds like you're going to be booking April 2027.
Of course. We told you that.
It's out of Galveston. Yep. Journeys with June and Brady says, I'd like to go with the group. Always more fun. Yes, absolutely.
And that's how we got caught up in Montego Bay last year. We
went with a group of creators.
A group of creators.
The in-laws and outlaws. But that was fun, though. It really was. Going to Margaritaville there and having a cheeseburger in paradise.
God, dog.
Over that water. Oh, that was nice. But then it rained, so we had to go back. So, yep. All right. Controversial Cruising says doing a tour with a really good friend of mine who has a tour company. Yep. And here is the 2027 cruise that Rob is talking about. April 3rd through the 10th on the Carnival Dream.
Out of Galveston.
Nick P, I have no problems traveling solo because you can go on your own schedule and don't have to change for anybody else.
I'm with that.
Yeah, I don't have that luxury anymore.
Yeah.
I'm a married man and she will not let me go by myself. So I gotta do traveling accordingly.
And Kathy Mills says, I haven't been to any of our ports on 2.0, so I want to get off at each port. But being a part of a group is always more fun, and there's safety in numbers as well.
Yes.
Yes. Absolutely.
And Kathy can get off with you in Montego Bay.
Well, I'm just going to the little shopping area and coming right back. I'm not going nowhere else in Montego Bay.
Okay.
Nope. Unless there is that hop on, hop off thing being offered by Carnival on the ship before we step off. At the same price, I might add. Might have to go back to Margaritaville. But then again, I don't know. I may just get off, go shopping, and come right back because I got specific items I need to get. Nick P says, for my return to Germany in April, I told the pretty lady I met, I'm going to leave the itinerary up to her because she's from Germany and she can make a lot better plan than I could. Hey, that'll work.
That'll work.
And he says she knows when my airplane is scheduled to land at the Munich airport in April. So I just keep working hard every day and praying about it that it will all work out in the end. Absolutely.
It will.
Yeah, don't be nervous now.
Okay, you didn't pay that.
It's a little late for
flight.
that. Yep, don't get nervous. All right, and speaking of creators, there are a lot of great ones here in the chat. And always, if you want to promote your channel here, we absolutely support you in that by allowing the chat window to be open where you can type in the word #creator. Nightbot will be sure to drop your link, and everybody can go hit your link, check your channel out, and join your journey. And oh snap, wait a minute, hang on, we got to play this right here.
Hey,
We got
a super chat
from you
and you.
and you
Thank you.
and you.
Thank you, Rob,
You,
for that
you.
super chat. We always appreciate that. We really, really do. And know that Eddie has been working on a list for the remainder of the day about who is coming on YouTube, and let's have that list.
Oh, following us at 12 o'clock noon today, Mayhem and Miracles. My show will be live sometime today, 4 p.m. this afternoon. Mona did what?
Mona
Did a
did
live about butterflies sewing, 6 p.m. this afternoon. Antoinette at Fun. We have a Blocktober premiere. Also, Controversial Cruising will have a Golden Gate Bridge premiere, 6 p.m. tonight. 7 p.m. tonight, Cruise Nuts with a premiere with the Celebrity Beyond. And 9 p.m. tonight, Grandma's House will have Star Trek trivia. Susanna Moore, John, single mom, and Jules Blog will be live tonight from the Philippines. And sometime around that time, not on a specific time, but around 9 p.m. also, Anthony Simon will have another Blocktober premiere today also. So check that.
Wonderful lineup.
It is.
Absolutely. And Ty and John's Journeys have dropped their link. Be sure to go ahead and check them out. I know that they're going on their first cruise, so be sure to hit that link. And before we get out of here, I'm going to make sure and go over and see if we are connected. But until then, what you guys got going on for the rest of the day? Eddie?
Well, good. Because I want to know, because Eddie, I was going to ask Eddie, because I don't know what he does and how he does it, but I think I know, because his TikToks, he can put anything in front of or on the TikTok. I think I know. I think it's coming to my head. If you haven't looked at Eddie's TikToks, y'all need to go over there and get TikTok tutorial. But go, Eddie. What are you doing? Because your TikToks are top notch.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I'm going to bed. Right after here, I went to bed about 10 o'clock last night. I got up around 1 in the morning, and I haven't gone back to bed. So as soon as we get out of here, I'm drilling straight to the bedroom and take a nice 4-hour nap at least.
Nice. That'll work.
Mm-hmm.
Then after that, I get up and I'm doing laundry today and get the garbage ready for tomorrow. So.
Oh, Nick P says, thanks. Good. I wasn't even looking when we met this summer, but that's usually when it happens. Pleasure to connect with you all this fine morning. Hey, we love you, Nick. I know we've been following you for a minute. Kathy Mills says, how long does it take to make a beanie? Well, there's a funny story about that. You know, she gets me to watch the videos so that I can learn how to do things. But then Jeremy picks up a loom and just starts one himself yesterday. It was a weird thing, you know. I picked it up and I already finished one for the great grandbaby, and I'm already starting on an adult size hat for one of our daughters. So it takes less than a day for me. And I know that was with the thick yarn. With the thinner yarn, it's going to be longer. I can already see.
And I'm doing my beanies for the homeless for when it gets cold here.
Yep.
Because like I said, most of them don't go to Salvation Army for whatever reason. It's a really nice place down here. But they'd rather be outside. So
there's a follow-up question here. There's a very nice thing for you to do for your fellow citizens that are down on the luck for whatever reason.
Yeah.
How many will you try to make? As many as we can.
As many as we can.
Yeah, because there's homeless people like everywhere. In between here in Houston, we won't ever run out.
No.
So as long as I see people that are cold that could use a beanie hat, I'm going to make them one.
And then we did blankets last year. I made blankets.
It's less than a day.
Yeah.
You know.
And it costs nothing.
Cruising on the High Season Travel says I saw a Bucky shirt just now. That'll work.
Oh, wow. They don't have Bucky's up there.
Seeing me traveling estimated in. Good morning.
Good morning.
And wait, it says hashtag Jeremy, it's going to be longer. Yeah. And also, Rob just got recognized at work. It's funny whenever you get recognized. Like, wait, aren't you that? Yeah, that's us.
We were on a shuttle.
We can't deny it. We were on the shuttle on the way to the ship. Whenever we got recognized, like,
watch y'all.
Oh man, it was weird. The first time, it was really weird. It's like, yeah, that's us. Why?
What did we do?
What's going on? But it was a good thing, you know. Okay. Ty and John's Journeys, we were supposed to get the first Bucky's in Wisconsin. Hey, that'll work. They're moving up north. You will enjoy
you're not
Bucky's.
gonna like the Wawa? Wawa is supposed to be the hip.
Wawa's number one. Wawa's number one for now in the country. They did a whole poll
on the local
about
news
this
down here.
Wawa and another one are tied at first place, and then Bucky's is like right behind it.
Scott from Mustard Drill sent me that thing too about Wawa. Just last week, you know, they got where we didn't get number one.
And look, Cruising on the High Seas says they need to go way, way north. Yep, I know.
Wawa's on the East Coast.
Oh wow,
that's exactly what y'all need in Canada. A big old parking lot to do
Wawas?
No, to do donuts. Here we go. Ty and John's Journey says no Wawa here. And Captain Billy J, they just built a Wawa here in Pensacola.
Really?
Yep. We drive
all over Florida.
I would like to go to a Wawa, just see what they're about, you know, because I keep on hearing about it. And it's like, I don't know, man. Bucky's takes the cake because it's huge. It's got that
everything
fudge.
I need.
It's got the fudge. It's got the sandwiches.
See, Wawa it's a deli.
With
a section of coffees, section of like 7-Eleven with the fridges and all that. That's it.
And stuff.
It's a very small area. You know, it's not a overcrowded Kmart, Bucky's.
It's not like a miniature Walmart. Yeah, Bucky's takes the cake, man. Especially if you ever need to use the bathroom. You could always.
You get to order the sandwich your way.
Oh, okay. That'll work.
Pizza or breakfast or whatever you want. And I like that. That's why I like Wawa so much. Every time I travel from New York down here or wherever I went, I always stop at Wawa.
Look at Captain. I was at Bucky's on Saturday. XXL chopped brisket sandwich was devoured. He slathered. Hashtag slather the captain.
Okay, I'm about to.
There we go. That's a new one. Yep, we got to send that to Captain.
That's what I had, and I really didn't care for it.
Oh man, I can't finish it. I cannot finish their chopped beef sandwich. It is huge.
I love them.
It really is. It's a meal all in itself. Anyway, we don't want to keep you guys too long talking about brisket. Until tomorrow, guys, we'll be back with another fresh, brand new show for you guys. Until then, y'all take care of each other out there. Be sure to take care of yourselves. Hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And never, ever forget, we love you.
We love you.
And good morning.
Mwah.